We all have facets in our lives that we define ourselves by, whether that be our academics, our family, our hopes for our future, or just agency over our own emotions. And when one of these things takes a hit, it's really easy to feel like everything is just spiraling out of control. The biggest gift that Caroline has given me is being surrounded by strong, thoughtful, and self-aware women. And when things for me feel like they're spiraling, they're the ones who help me turn the corkscrew the other way. We lift each other up.
I'm Maya Javasala. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
So my name is Rimel Mwamba, and I'm originally from Lubumbashi, Congo.
Hi, I'm Suri Levy, and I'm from Hickory, North Carolina.
I'm Mai Riquier. I'm from Longmeadow, Massachusetts.
My name is Sarah Leck, and I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Tia Hurston. I'm from this really small city of Eaton, North Carolina. It's like very, very North Carolina near Virginia.
I'm Lola Morley from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
My name is Eliza Fenleen. I'm actually from Carrboro, so it's pretty close by.
Sandy Alpatami. I'm from Hickory, North Carolina.
I'm Alexandra Halen. I'm from Los Alamos, New Mexico.
My role model would probably have to be my grandmother, who was the first mayor of our city in Lubumbashi, first female mayor actually, that ran the congressional district in my country.
My role model would be my mother, like everyone says. She taught me how to be creative and always make something out of nothing, which I think is a really good skill to have in every part of your life.
But my biggest role model would probably be my PhD mentor, where I work in lab.
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. Actually, Tyra Banks is my role model. Like really, like she's the best like model in every like. I just think she's amazing.
I've been blessed to have a lot of strong women mentors from UNC and outside of UNC who I can like look up to and follow their footsteps.
My mother. Did you get that a lot?
Yeah.
She is unapologetically emotional, defensive, compassionate. She cares a lot and she's intense. I think those are qualities that are often used against women, and my mother taught me that we can be empowered by them.
I've had so many role models over the years trying to be like certain people, but I think now as I've kind of grown into my 20s, grown up, I think I'm becoming my own role model, which is cool.
I think career-wise, at the moment, I'm thinking I want to be an economist.
Long term, I want to get my master's in social work and do interpretation in a psych healthcare setting, do a lot of traveling, shoot more photography, and just kind of do whatever falls into my lap.
I want to be a sideline reporter for ESPN or for College Game Day or like any of that stuff because I love sports and writing and reporting.
So short term would just be to graduate and get into medical school, and then long term would be a cardiothoracic surgeon.
I really want to work in politics in the State Department.
Right now, I'm looking to finish up this semester strong and then get an internship with a luxury fashion company this summer. That's still in the works. And then in the long term, I'd love to work in e-marketing for a fashion company and then start my own company in about 5 years.
I want to continue representing and working with a population that I'm really invested and passionate about, and that is the Arab population, specifically Arab women. I come from a culture that is maybe not the most encouraging for females, but I live in a culture that is, I think, comparably, and so I want to continue navigating between these spaces. I don't really know what else to be. I didn't know there was an alternative.
I think because I grew up in such a small community where there weren't a lot of powerful women, and you always had people kind of asking like, well, why do you let your daughter play so many sports? Like, why do you want her to be good in classes? And I think that really like pushed me forward because like, you don't want me to do it, but I'm going to show you that I can do it anyways.
I'd have to say that not having a choice really, because I feel as though I have a responsibility. I come from very meager, dire circumstances, so being able to be afforded these opportunities puts me in a position where I can't not be a powerful person.
I guess just everyone around me that I see, like my grandma, my mom, and then just everyone here in Carolina that you just look around and see what they're doing.
Honestly, my sister. She's younger than me, but She inspires me every day, and I want that to be reciprocated.
What drives you to be a powerful woman? I think would be the idea of mentorship. The fact that I've been given so much from women mentors in my life, I want to be able to give that same energy back to other young women who need someone to look up to.
I guess maybe Carrie Fisher. Obviously, I mean, huge Star Wars fan, but even more than that, she was an incredible mental health activist. And I'm one of the co-chairs for Embody Carolina, and so mental health is something that's really important to me and activism in general.
Okay, well, it would be J.K. Rowling.
My grandmother. My grandmother on my dad's side passed away before I was born. She actually was a fashion writer and was very much like I am, personality-wise. And I have all of my family members tell me this all the time. And my biggest wish is that I could have met her because it looks like I'm following in her footsteps.
I think I want to have a meal with the first female students who came to UNC. And just, what was it like to have to push that hard?
Oh, I'd like to win an award for something involving like projectile objects in a sport because I have no depth perception, no hand-eye coordination whatsoever, and I think like getting to the point where it doesn't have to even be first, like I'm usually pretty competitive, but I would take like third, ninth. Do they give out trophies for ninth?
Most sarcastic?
If there was some sort of award for someone sending like the best snail mail, I think I would like to win that, and I think I would win that.
This is weird. I want to win an award for my petiteness. Because that's my favorite thing about myself. I love being like itty bitty. So I would want to win an award for being a small girl.
I would really like to have a Nobel Prize in medicine.
I would love to win a Pulitzer Prize. I'd eventually love to write a book about women's empowerment. That requires that I be successful in life and actually have great takeaways to contribute. But someday I would love to write a book that inspires other women, especially young girls, to just go get it.
I'd want to win an award for making the most number of people happy. Just a little bit happier.